Good morning. It is Saturday, May 2nd. You know, Roman Catholics believe that at the moment of consecration, the bread and the wine are changed immutably into the body and blood of Christ. We believe that when we receive communion, we receive the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus Christ, our Lord. That truly marks a Roman Catholic. We call the Eucharist the source and summit of our lives. We believe that the Eucharist nourishes our soul here on earth, and each time we take the Eucharist, we take Jesus Christ Himself into our own bodies, and we become conformed to God more and more each time that we receive. The reason I share all this with you is because today was to have been a very special day for the third graders in our parish family. And I'd ask you to keep them all in your prayers because today would have been their first communion. Obviously, that's not going to take place because of the pandemic and because of the restriction of numbers. Our third graders are waiting for that day when we will be able to call them to church so that they could receive the body, blood, soul, and divinity of our Lord Jesus Christ for the very first time. So I imagine for most of them, it's probably a pretty sad day. I know it's a very sad day for me because, after all, as a priest, I feel most at home when I am busy with the sacraments. And I feel most centered in prayer when I pray that great prayer of the Church, the Eucharist. That Eucharist which unites us, it defines us, it makes us all one, it nourishes us, and it guides us on the way to the kingdom. That Eucharist is something that we truly cannot live without. And so I express also my sorrow for all of you, because it's not just the third graders that are longing to receive their first communion, but I know that you are chomping at the bit as well to come back to church so that you could receive your Eucharistic Lord. In that regard, I'd ask you to please be patient. Yes, yesterday the governor said that we are going to begin opening Indiana again. You might note that in Lake County we are supposed to open a week later because our numbers are much higher. But it will take a while before the assembly has a chance to come together again and receive the Eucharist in church. Until that time, we ask you to continue to attend the live-streamed Masses and to make that spiritual communion. One day, we will be united again, and one day, as a family of God, we will be with Him in eternity. God bless you this day and every day of your lives.